And with that I say hello everyone to our real new series, Dragon Age Origins, which is a... a strategy? Kinda? Yeah, it's a strategy game, a fantasy, RPG as well. It's a strategy, fantasy RPG. With a few changes done to itself. As in, I added a few mods. If you guys want to know what mods I've added, I'm gonna show you guys in the downloadable content, I think it was. Installed content. Let's see what all I have. I have the Steam version for Dragon Age Origins, which has most of the DLC. Like the Warden Keep, Blood Dragon Armor. I might even just deactivate that one or not, I don't know. Because we get that one instantly in the beginning, but we are way too weak to wield it. And Stone Prisoner, one of my favorite characters, Shale. Golan's Might, it's a... another quest line for the game. Witch Hunt is something after the game, and then here, look at this. This is stuff that I added, which is combat tweaks. It changes the combat a little bit. Combat tweaks module fixes. It fixes a few issues. New materials. Does it say by whom it is? There you go. Status enabled. Created by Space Alex. Released 10 years ago. Okay. This game is old. Like really old. Universal Die Kit. Okay, I thought they were all the same one, but no. But that one adds a few dice you can dye your armor with. Pheonix Armory, which adds a leather armor to the game, I think. It's quite a good one too. The Qunari update. The Qunari will look like the Qunari from Dragon Age 2. That means there are a few of them, and they will look now changed. Sten as well. I even have a separate mod for him. That's not even all of the mods I notice, but these are the other DLCs that you have for the game, which is okay. I'm gonna put in the description a full list of my mods. I don't know if I'm gonna add them to all of my episodes, or if I'm just gonna put that one in the first episodes, because if I put that in all my episodes, it's gonna be a long list every time. But considering how other people have their descriptions, I think it's okay if I put them in every episode, because man, some people have like mile-long texts in their descriptions. But anyway, if I look at the load game, I want to have Nico, which was a bit of a test character. I was showing it to a friend of mine. But we are gonna we're gonna play Dragon Age Origins. We might also go to and do everything from the game. It's like I'm not gonna do 100%, but I'm gonna try to get like every main story. And so is the Golden City blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. I'm gonna let the cutscene play, I think. But it is a rather nice looking one. And also,
the Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall. And from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
There you go. That's the pretty much the premise of the game. We're some nobody that, well, we start as a nobody rather. I'm gonna also turn that one off. There you go. You guys will not see my keys, hopefully. And let's go ahead and make a character. If you guys wanna know what my first character was, well, it was a male, it was an elf, and it was a mage. That was my first character that I played the game with. It was really fun. I really liked that one. I completely forgot what I've named him, and might have even been called Eduard or something like that. But I've never played any of the other ones, be it like a Danish elf, or city elf, or even the humans, to be a human noble. Some of you might notice I have different gear, if you know the game. That's a mod. The mod changes a little bit. And a lot. As in, the Dwarf Noble starts really easily. The Commoner doesn't start as easy. But many things have been changed. I want to play as a Dwarf. I don't know if I want to play as a warrior or a rogue. I was thinking of a warrior. They even have like class benefits, +4 dexterity, +2 willpower, +4 cunning. Strength, dexterity and constitution. Is that all? Okay, the classes all are the same, okay. What about the mage bonus? Nothing, okay. Well, first, let's go one by one. I'm gonna also read the text here. Let's see, the male and women in Ferelden are generally regarded as equals. Both genders are evenly represented in most organizations, noble houses and military forces. And then we have the humans, the most numerous yet the most divided of all the races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and enchantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. I'll get a +1 on everything. Well, not every stat, I think, because there are a few more. But they're more like the jack of all trades in most cases. The elf. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture, squandering an impoverished life living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic daily tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of the old gods as they roam the ancient forests. Welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages as well. Elves get more willpower and more magic. Willpower is also like how much mana / stamina you have, which all of these will use. Dwarf. Rigidly bound by caste and tradition, the dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the dark spawn. Dwarves are very tough and have a high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. Yeah, they can't become mages, which is a bit of a shame. There's even one dwarf that is like very interested in becoming a mage, but they are not able to. That's quite cool though. Plus 10% chance to negate hostile magic. The class that I've chosen, by the way, the race that I've chosen was Dwarf, because as I said, I played Elf already, from the beginning to end even, as a mage that is. I think I once tried to play a human, never got far. It's like, after I beat the game, I don't tend to play it again, except maybe for Let's Plays. But I want to try a dwarf. That's the complete opposite of an elf. Also, I want to play a female dwarf. We'll see how it goes. Then we can be either a warrior or a rogue. You know what? Let's also read what the Magi have to say here. Wielding a power as dangerous as it is potent, you know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously wait your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's the Magi Tower. That's where you can start. But the mage, as dangerous as it is potent, magic is a curse for those lacking the will to wield it. Malevolent spirits that wish to enter the world of the living are drawn to mages like beacons, putting the mage and everyone nearby in a constant danger. Because of this, mages lead lives of isolation, locked away in the world they threaten. Specializations include Spirit Healer, Shapeshifter, Arcane Warrior, and Blood Mage. They get a lot of magic and willpower. And also something else that I wanted to see. Yep, that one. Yep, that one. Human Noble. Born to wealth and power, second only to royalty, you find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. Pretty nice. And then we have the other two classes. There you go. Oh wait, I forgot to check the other two backgrounds for the elves. There you go. Proud as your role as one of the few true elves, you have always assumed you would spend your life with your tribe, until a chance encounter with a relic of your people's past threatened to tear you away from everything you have ever known. Then the city elf. You have always lived under the heavy thumb of your human overlords, but when a local lord claiming his privilege with the bride shatters your wedding day, the shimmering racial tensions explode in a rain of vengeance. Okay. Let's see then. A dwarf commoner, born casteless in a land where rank is everything. Bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord, you have spent your life invisible, until chance thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. And then the dwarf noble. As the favorite child of the dwarven king, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and this sycophants may pose a greater threat, greater danger than even the battlefield. But we're gonna... I think we're gonna be a commoner. Because the beginning... It's like, this is already one of the better armors you can get in the game. I think it's like rank 3 or something, or maybe even rank 4. The game has like 6 ranks in total. Maybe even a 7th one or 8th one, I think, with the mods that I've added. Because the game is now a lot more difficult with what I've added. It's like I've tried a little bit with a Danish elf, and I got my ass kicked. It's like, first dungeon, first spiders, dead. It's like, whoa, what happened? And we have the 2 classes then. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets in any party. Tactically, they are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogue specializations are Ranger, Bard, Duelist and Assassin. Then we have the Warrior, are powerful fighters, focusing on melee and ranged weapon to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment, and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for Warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion and Reaver. So, the Warrior, Dwarf, Commoner, that is us. I'm gonna go ahead and make the character. You guys will not see this, because it is gonna take a while. So then everyone, I'll be right back with a bit more customized character. And with that, we have made our character. It only took me like, I think 7 minutes or something. 7 or 8. But anyway, there she is, Levona Broska. With a tattoo of a castle on her eye. The tattoos are something that the commoner dwarves have quite always, to be honest. I could technically remove it, but for low reasons I will not. Even though I would tend not like her of tattoos. Let's see. That she now looks like this. I kinda like it. So let's see. We want to get a bit of strength, a bit of cunning, because that's gonna be important as well. Mostly because of this skill tree. We're gonna want to get that one a little bit higher up. And what combat training is gonna be nice. We're gonna have to keep that one, because without it we can't get higher skills. We'll have other characters that will have like not trap making. Where is it? Survival, I think it was. That will see survival, maybe even poison making and stuff like that. Improve combat tactics. I'll have to see if I can get that one too. But anyway, we start with the dual weapon thing. So you know what? I might even get myself a warrior skills. Even though I kinda wanna go to two-hander. That's my main focus that I wanna go to. But as a commoner, we start with 2 weapons. And we also can't remove that one. So I can't take it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with warrior, which gives us the most abilities that we can. Might even get. I can't get that one. Okay, well that's fine then. We'll get powerful then. Powerful and precise striking. That should be fine. And play. We're gonna play on normal, because the game is already hard enough. And now we'll start.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the 2 remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are Casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Berath. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the Casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Hey, yup.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Berath. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl?
It's gonna be very tax heavy, by the way. So let's see, what could we take? That's right, whatever it takes to get out of this, no. And I tell not to talk that way to my sister. The protector, get him to look bad at us? Don't think so. Will just be bad for us in the long run. I'm gonna say that one. It's like we're coming down, but we won't sell out our sister. There you go.
Right. That's sweet. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold cap teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I don't like to see him reading it that way. How much more does he think he can? I'm gonna say I don't like to see him treating you that way.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brat. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
So what are you doing here?
My investments, and right now, they don't bear much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
Okay.
Everyone needs me. Because everyone has things they want, and my Carter, we're the ones who provide. Until you can do that, you're nothing but some whore's little sister. So shut up and do as you're told.
Yes. What do you need me to
Your buddy
do?
Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today.
Okay.
Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
Not yet. But we'll get something at
Sorry
least.
you had to see that.
That's fine. You don't have to hide anything from me.
I've always tried, though. At least I've kept you from buying your future with what's between your legs. I should have told you. Berath's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Berath's getting impatient.
I think Berath expects way too much of the both of
How
us.
desperate the nobles are for more children. They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Berath's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward.
I just need to get going. Yeah, did you not say there was a noble?
Yes.
It was interesting.
That is, I hope. He certainly seems charming. He treats me like a real lady, not just someone to tumble and forget.
And who is he?
I don't want to say, in case I'm wrong. It just seems too mad to think of one of the most important men in Orzammar with someone like me. Anyway, time is rusting and I need to get dressed. These fashions will be the death of me. 100 buttons on each sleeve. And Lesky's probably already outside waiting for you.
We got a job to do. You're right. I don't know why I can't join the army.
One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
They also know that we would turn our weapons on them.
The nobles, but they know, more than we ever will, what the Darkspawn have taken from our kind. Every noble I've met has had a brother or a nephew killed in the deep roads. Yet they let their arrogance blind them to the fact that we could help defend the city against the Darkspawn.
Well, I need to get going.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, there you go. Whew, that is... Oh gosh, okay. Bit sensitive, I might have to change a little bit here. Controls? Mouse sensitivity a little bit down. 80 maybe? Okay, that's a lot better. But... Sorry for not speaking a lot. It's a very text-heavy game, and I do not want to say the wrong thing at the wrong time, which can absolutely happen. Come on, open that. Yeah, great. We do. I don't know why, but somehow our character has a blood dragon plate of dragon bane, which is a tier 7 armor. Well, we need 42 strength, which we absolutely do not have. Here we have another dagger and a dwarven war axe. Over the tier 1, which is just regular iron. Oh, that one has iron 2. A little bit more damage. I'm gonna take that one then with me. Also start with a little bit of money. Also, what was it, tab? Yeah, there you go, tab. With tab we can see everything that we can interact with, which is that door over there and some other things. So, Rika.
What is it? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You sure were standing around for being in a hurry, but what else should I know about Berath?
You've seen more of his bad side than I have. Berath likes to call himself a provider. He says he has the contacts to get almost everything into or out of Orzammar.
But if he's so successful, why is he hustling you?
Gambling that a girl will get pregnant with a son. But it's the only way into the nobility. The only thing in Orzammar Berath wants is the one thing he can't buy.
Okay. Well, I should get going.
Off with you then. Lesky's probably waiting outside.
I don't want to go too heavy on the text. You guys can tell me if you guys want me to go a bit more heavier on the text with everyone. Like, should I collect every...
Why are you bothering me? Rika?
Should I get like every text dialogue? Or should I just take a little bit and go not too heavy into it? Go not too deep into the system, because it's a lot of text. Thankfully it's a lot voice acted. Like, I think every line is voice acted, which is amazing. I also added the subtitles, because otherwise they would not be there. It's like, it's in the game, but you can have them off, which I do not want, because it's way better to have them. No, mother, it's Levona, your daughter.
Don't you talk to me like I'm an idiot. You think I don't know my own kid? What are you doing here anyway? Rika said you were finally making something useful of yourself.
If by useful you mean cracking skulls?
You thought you'd get a seat on the assembly? Do what you're good for. Get your head in the smoke. Your father was like that too.
Well, at least I managed to get out of here.
Left me with 2 screaming mouths to feed, not a coin on the table.
Yeah.
Had to join the clean crew for the smoke vents. Spent 10 years in those chimneys, soot a finger thick all over my body. All for you. So, you gonna show some sordid gratitude, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Never mind. Sleep it off.
Bothering me all the time. I got important things to do here. Very important things.
I like the up. There you go. I was cold. I got cold rather. Let's see. But we have to go out, right? So let's go ahead and go see what this Berath has for us with Levisk.
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Just tell me what you're doing. I
People
want to get this
wonder
over
where
with.
the old dwarf image comes from, but fine. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oscius, some servicer. Berath got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Berath's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
Okay, and idea to where Oscius is.
Find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
Okay, let's show this Duster word.
Poetry to my ears, Selraka.
Brought us to cheers. Also, I'm noticing that the audio is a little bit low for the dialogue, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the music a bit lower and also the sound effects a bit lower. Could still make it so that the what is it called? Okay, there you go. This should be good. Let's see how it goes like this. If not, then I can always just change it afterwards. Also, yeah, that should be fine. By the way, you can... I said it was strategic, right? It looks like a regular 3D action game, but if you go roll back, you can play like a tactical... How are they called again? SRPG? I don't remember now. But there's a few different ways to play that one. That was the wrong one. I wanted to... There you go, that's with F. F1, F2, you can change characters. So what is this? Upkeep 40? Oh, 40 stamina, okay. Fatigue 5%, cooldown 10 seconds. To make each attack count. Sacrifice 10% attack duration, and for the 0.1 second aim duration delay for 10 damage, as well as 25 plus 2.2 critical chance. Looks pretty good though. I'm even gonna keep it like that. So let's see, what does this beggar have?
I can work. Anything you want. My back's still strong.
Yeah. Seems like they have nothing.
For a place to sleep? There's a vent behind Givast's. You don't mind if you use it.
A lot of beggars I see. Okay, that one even has a name. Which means he's a special one.
Hey, gorgeous. You looking for something to keep you warm tonight?
No. What about you?
I saw Prince Tell your mother I said hello. I saw Prince Balin yesterday. He wore violet silk and he smelled like fresh water. He smiled at me.
Interesting. He smiles at everyone. What about Goilna?
It's for the needy.
I can spare his one.
Well, what are you staring at? It's one sodding copper bit. You want me to sing your praises?
Well, if you could.
Not going to happen, Duster. I've got my dignity.
Sure.
You think Berath's going to want you when you're old? Soon's your muscles go, it's the clean crew on the streets for you. Unless you find some man to fill you with babies and give you the care for them, you'll be gone soon enough. Only place for you to end up is here, watching some casteless upstarts refusing to share their coin.
Is there anything you can give me for my money?
You drive a hard bargain, soldier. You looking for someone to shine your shoes, clean your pots, keep you warm at night?
Oh, sorry. Have you seen a surfacer named Oskius?
Is that what you're looking for? That's worth 10 bits, no?
Fine, 10 bits.
Pleasure working with you, son. I seen your man at Tapster's. I was waiting out back, but they wouldn't tip me the dregs off the ale barrel. Said it was going to compost. But I saw another brand there with his surface money, and they served him. Called him Ascaius, sir.
Was he armed?
Think I got that close?
Okay.
Tavern keepers. They know all I have to pay with is dirt.
Now you have a silver.
Get out of here. You're scaring off the other pockets. Alms. Alms for the poor.
Vermin.
Oh, okay, man. Calm down. Just clicked on you.
I wonder if the surface is so bad. I hear
Well,
there's no ceiling. The air just goes on forever.
no, see, that's crazy talk, man. Where you? Another beggar.
Who the dust do you think you are? I don't need no
Spare silver?
Jumped up face
Don't look at me like that. I was beautiful once. I was beautiful.
Get at your party? Oh, okay, yeah. I was wondering, like, what the heck? Am I not going to the other place? And oh, wait, just a loading screen, which is okay. Loading screens are fine. It's loading a lot though for being on an SSD. But anyway, I think we're just gonna go look for.
What are you doing here, Brand?
Calm down, man. I have a walk. Yeah, commoners. It's like so weird. It's like down there, beggars everywhere. Here, all of a sudden, just only commoners. It really shows like the difference between the two. Hey, Cash.
Good day there, sweetness. You looking to make a quick bit? You could be just what I'm after.
Are you asking for what I think you are?
Depends what you're thinking, but you got some good fortune that it doesn't look like you're making full use of. You look like you've still got all your teeth, nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2. What do you say?
I'm not gonna sell my teeth though. Do you have any legitimate terms?
Legitimate if they let you do it, sweetness.
Okay, yeah.
The Assembly declared back in Darbier's reign that it insults the ancestors for Casteless to perform any work the recognized lineages can do. Now, do you want it or not? 1.5 silvers, and that's my best offer.
No.
Suit
I was just
yourself.
leaving.
Plenty of brands are willing.
Sure. And let's see. I don't think they have anything.
On the floor.
Let's go talk with this on the merchant. Maybe she has more information than
Leslie,
I.
you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
This guy seems to have a lot of hands
Welcome
inside
to
everyone's
look
pocket.
around. I'll slide
Oh,
on the markup since you're Leski's friend, but I can't give anything away for free.
I'll take a look.
Just don't touch anything if you can't meet the price.
Sure. Let's see. Okay, no touching that one. No touching that one. That one is important though. And is cured of a single injury. You get injuries, by the way, when you like fall down. Could sell that one for money. That'd be nice. It's like 40 gold. Not gonna touch that one though. It's a bit of breaking. Got some wine. Could buy some wine. Rock salve. What? Oh, can't do that one. Spring tap. We can't do anything. We only have 9 silver. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself the wine. I just say that it's business expense. And that's about it. That's fine though. We got some good wine.
Tools. Signs of. It's been a long time since the last Grey Warden visit.
Great prices on all.
Why is she talking about the Grey Warden now?
I have nothing you can afford, and as long as you're here, no one else will come.
You're a merchant. You're gonna have me arrested for standing here?
Are you gonna take that tiresome, the world is against me attitude?
Let me just see what you have.
You would want. I don't sell rags and rotten food.
Shut the heck up and give me my stuff.
Can live like that.
Shut up.
But try to steal anything and I'm calling the guards.
I could buy a dagger. There you go. See? Oh, rusty leather gloves. I think I already have that. Yeah. Yeah, everything else is too expensive. Okay. Does the leather boots leather? 0.5 armor more. Dwarven mace. Could be nice, but our Dwarven war axe is kind of strong. But that one penetrates armor, which we don't have. You don't have any heavy or two-handed weapon, right? Nope, only one-handed and main weapons. Okay, that's fine then. Sorry for wasting your time, mate. I saw something glistering. I think that was just the lava. Okay. How about you?
The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
What for Shaper?
And well, I might. After my mother took 5 years of her personal time sewing fine dresses for the head maid at the Shaperette, Mother tells me they never considered a single other candidate when the position opened for underwasher.
He's working for... What is getting those of Shaper do?
Memories. They oversee births, marriages, death records, histories, everything we do or are. Except you, I guess. Casteless and criminals aren't allowed in a Shaper's presence.
Okay then. I'll just let you go back. Well, you kinda did. Let's see. I wanna see if I can get to like... I should stop soon though, because the episode is getting rather long. So then, next time, we'll go ahead and try some more. But let me check here. Journal? There you go. Premium content. Okay, that, nope. Nope. Berath's favor, there you go. Teach Oskias, there you go. We need to go to Oskias with Leski? Is that your name, Leski? Lesk. He's a rogue. We're a warrior. What do you have for skills, by the way? He has dirty fighting, he has stealth, he has dual weapons, and he has dwarven resistance. Interesting. We should have almost the same thing, right? Racial ability, there you go. That one is active at the moment. He has poison making. So I could make venom. Death root. 2 nature damage and have a 10% chance to... I might want that one. Death root in a flask. Wish.
Quiet as a nook. That's asleep.
This place is going to the nuts.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy.
Back here?
We're here to check out your wares.
To look around. I'll slide on the markup since just don't touch anything if you can't meet the price.
Yeah. I know. We needed, I think it was Deathroot, right? I'm gonna buy 2 flasks and also, no, I think I'll buy 1 of these and 1 of these. Elfroot I think is good for making like health potions or potions like that. And then metal shards are good for making traps, which we do not need at the moment. Because we don't even have any way of making that one. So you make a few things here. Make that one and make that one. Thank you very much. I'm immediately getting an achievement because I sort of lost all my achievements. Ah, that's a shame. I can't use these. But he can. Might be interested then in using that in some other one then as well. In the future, like character. Could be maybe useful and also maybe important, considering that the game is going to be a little bit more harder than usually. So then everyone, as I said, the episode is getting a little bit too long. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. You guys can tell me if you guys like this. And also how you want me to do the dialogue system. Do you want me to go through all of them? Pick only the ones I am interested in. Or just skip. I don't think I'm going to skip. Like, except if like 20 people tell me to skip. Because I don't even have that many viewers regularly. But we'll see how it goes already. So then everyone, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye.